Well, smokers might have gotten a nasty surprise this morning. A pack of cigarettes cost 62 cents more than it did yesterday thanks to the government's tobacco tax hike. That's just taken effect, and CNN's Jim Acosta has the story.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em has become smoke 'em if you can afford 'em.
I can't do it anymore. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not smoking anymore after this cigarette.
There you go.
Last February, when President Obama signed a law that expanded health care coverage for millions of children, he did so on the butts of millions of smokers.
In a decent society, there are certain obligations that are not subject to trade-offs or negotiations, and health care for our children is one of those obligations.
To pay for all of that new health care coverage, starting today, the federal tobacco tax on a pack of cigarettes is going up big time, from 39 cents to $1.01. Anti-smoking activists who've been fighting the likes of Joe Camel for decades like the smell of that.
All the research, all the evidence shows that one of the best ways to reduce smoking, particularly among kids, is to increase price. Our models suggest that almost 2 million kids will be prevented from becoming smokers just from this price increase
Over the next 2 years.
But critics argue it's a promise broken for President Obama, who has said he would only raise taxes on the wealthy, and it's the poor who smoke the most.
If you're a pack-a-day smoker, this 62 cent per pack increase is a $225 a year federal tax increase. For people with moderate income, that's a pretty big hit.
And the tax is not a big hit with the dwindling number of restaurants that still sell tobacco products, like this Washington cigar bar just a few blocks from the White House.
If we get a dramatic increase in a particular brand or a particular line of cigars, we'll be forced to increase the price somewhat in order to maintain our margins. So, yes, if there's a dramatic increase in a particular item, we will pass that on somewhat.
The big cigarette makers have already done just that, raising their prices before the hike. Public health advocates say add that to the list of reasons for smokers to kick the habit.
Yeah, it's probably time to stop. It's just getting out of hand.
And Congress isn't finished with the tobacco industry just yet. The House is set to vote on a bill that would give the Food and Drug Administration the power to regulate tobacco products for the first time. That's quite a leap forward from those smoke-filled rooms up on Capitol Hill. Jim Acosta, CNN, Washington.